Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in the Middle Earth, and Miss Marcellene is in Tinnudir because she needs to talk to Calenglad about Amarthiel.
How can I be of service?
Lairdon and Galadir sent you, did they? There must be more than we thought to the growing presence of Angmar then. I'm glad then that they have sent a proven hero to help. The Angmar presence in Annuminas is most disturbing, and learning the news you brought me, I think that is the best place to search for Amarthiel. She cannot yet have gotten too deep into the ruined city, and we cannot let her go any further. I will let you bring 5 of my men with you. Whatever you do, you must come back with information about her plans. This is most urgent for the Dunedain and for Eriador. We cannot let the lidless eye have any more influence in this region. Speak with me again when you are ready. Alright, looks like we are going into an instance. Don't have a ton of food left, but it will have to do. So, let's get started. And it's a solo quest. Are you ready to search for Amarthiel? My men have been ordered to protect you no matter the cost. Oh, wonderful. So I'm going to get some men killed.
Suspecting that Amarthiel, the Champion of Angmar, has come to Annuminas, a suspicion supported by the warning of the elf Lairdon, the Rangers of the North prepare to infiltrate the ruined city and put an end to her evil plans.
Are you ready?
Hurry. They were ready for us. We must push through if we are to find Amarthiel before it is too late. Follow us. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking this is Narchuil. She does not do ranged attack. Well, not many of them anyway. Dang, they just stopping to kill everything in their path. Probably a good idea. Probably a very good idea. Alright. Just keep following them. There's Amarthiel. Welcome to Abaddon, Marcellene. Annuminas was once the shining jewel of the North Kingdom. From within its high walls, the kings of men kept watch over their lands. Gone, gone, all gone now. The kings of Palantir they used, the people they protected. But fear not, Marcellene and my Dunedain friends, for I brought a palantir to Annuminas, and I will use it to look over my lands, as did the kings of old. That which was hidden from me will be found, and all shall look upon Amarthiel and despair. Come, my loyal servants, my black Numenorians, there is much to be done within my new city. Deal with them, Morguldur. I tire of their intrusion. Victory is ours. Marcellene, you have survived. Worry brought me hither, and I feared what I might find. We must return to Tinnudir, Marcellene. I fear that Amarthiel has won this hour. We must plan our next move, and quickly, so her victory will be short-lived.
Amarthiel, the Champion of Angmar, has now also become its regent in the absence of Mordredith. Under the lidless eye of Sauron, she has removed herself to the ruined city of Annuminas, seeking a power to strengthen her position. A dark time is coming for Eriador, a time which may only be averted through pain and grief.
What do you need?
We never even got the stable for Tinnudir because, well, we have a port here. That's funny. Calenglad, thank you for coming to check on us. That was very kind of you.
What do you need?
This is grave news indeed. I will send word to Elrond of Rivendell and to Galadir, my kinsman. We need help, and quickly, if Mordor is so deeply involved. Thank you for your help with this and for dispatching one of Amarthiel's Black Númenórean lieutenants. We have made a strike, but unless we followed up with one more, sure, Amarthiel will surely recover from it and seek to crush us utterly. What we got here? Not bad, but what I have is slightly better. Nope. Nope. So, what's worth the most? That.
What can I do for you?
There can be no greater insult than this, Marcellene. For Angmar's foul regent to walk the stones that Elendil walked of old is an outrage for which there can be no forgiveness. Amarthiel's minions may hold Annuminas for now, but the Dunedain will not rest until she and all her servants are swept from the courtyards and the very flagstones wiped clean of their taint. While you are away, a visitor came to Tinnudir. His name is Lérden, and he is an elf of great reputation. My friend Galadir spoke very highly of him in our youth, though I had not met him before now. He has been given the use of the mustering room in the keep here on Tinnudir, and says he has information about Amarthiel that will be of use to us. He asked for you personally, Marcellene. Hear what he has to say, and I pray you will return to me with some secret lore of the elves that may aid us in this battle. Turn right as you enter the keep, and you will find Lérden's room atop the stairs. So, Lérden has arrived in Tinnudir. Well, let's go talk to him and see what else he has to say. I am certainly curious to know what other information he might have about Amarthiel. I am certain he knows more than he's letting on. I don't think we've even done the quest here, have we?
Will you hear my sorrows?
Maybe. Certainly didn't do the riddle quest. Wait, what do you have? Introduction to Tomb Raider sashes? We might not have done the quest here. I'm not certain anymore. Now this is the keep. We need to go here, take a right. Up the stairs. Big place. You tell it was a really nice place once. Ah, mustering room. Lérden?
What can I do for you?
It is good to see you again, Marcellene, but we seem cursed to meet always in sadness. The happier day of which I spoke in our last meeting, alas, has not yet arrived, and the days seem to grow darker still. Amarthiel has revealed herself and sits now in judgment within the ruins of Annuminas. Her armies fight within the streets and beneath the shadow of the towers against the Dunedain. This much you know. But there is more about Angmar's new regent than is known to Calenglad and the Rangers. I have written down much of the story in this letter. Read the tale and bring it to Calenglad so he may decide what can be done. You must do this with utmost speed, Marcellene. More than the city of Dunedain rest upon our answer to Amarthiel's challenge. Collect the letter. Calenglad, I have set this tale in writing so you will understand the dangers that await not just Evandem, but all Middle-earth if the Dunedain should fail to stop Amarthiel's ambitions in Annuminas. The situation now seems grim, but it is with heavy heart that I must tell you, these dark days are nothing compared to the fate that await us all should Amarthiel succeed in the errand she pursues. Have you heard whispers of the Champion of Angmar? Such was the title Amarthiel bore at the height of her master's power, and before her, the good people of the north quailed. The armies of the Witch King marched behind her on Fornos, and Fornos fell. Much of her strength came from a ring. Narchuil, one of the lesser rings, as such things are counted, but still possessed a great power for evil. With Narchuil upon her finger, all who beheld Amarthiel lost any desire to stand against her. Some tried in vain to flee, while others sat down their weapons, bewitched by her terrible beauty. All fell beneath her vicious blades, for Narchuil raised in the Champion of Angmar a terrible bloodlust. There would be no mercy for the fallen. And yet hope was borne upon the winds. The coming of Aranor out of the south and of Glorfindel from the east signaled a change in our fortunes. Fornos was retaken. Something happened to Amarthiel during the Battle of Fornos, something her master never expected. The Champion of Angmar was defeated. History does not record the name of the elf who laid her low, beyond the guess that he was of London, but Amarthiel fell before his elf knives, and her ring was lost. Narchuil and Amarthiel vanished from all knowledge. The Witch King fled, his forces routed. But now Amarthiel has returned from out of darkness, and where she has obtained a palantir, one of the seeing stones of old. There can be no question. She will use it to learn the location of Narchuil, the ring she lost so long ago. Perhaps she has already done so. That must be the focus of your attack, Calenglad. The palantir must be taken from her. Amarthiel is a dangerous foe of herself, but if she reclaims Narchuil and strides at the head of her armies, the threat she poses will be magnified 100-fold. This must not be allowed to happen. That the city has fallen to her is tragic, but the palantir must be recovered at any cost, even should it mean the Dunedain lose Annuminas forever. I will ask my good friend to deliver this letter to you, but that is sadly all I can do. My part in this tale has been over long already, and I weep for it. Laridan. So, Amarthiel is very old and very powerful, but that is nothing compared to what would happen should she regain this ring she lost, which is a lesser ring, but still a ring of great power and great evil. Sounds like Laridan has had run-ins with her before, because he knows a lot about the way she does things. Alright, let's deliver this to Calenglad. And also, on the bright side, we are about a quarter of the way through ally with the Men of the North. So or Council of the North, I think that's what it's called. So we're getting very close to getting kindred with them. Yes, Council of the North. Calenglad, my buddy, I have news.
What do you need?
Laridan has written his thoughts down in a letter. Very well, let me see it. Laridan would ask me to abandon the city to Amarthiel if it meant reclaiming the palantir from her. He does not know what he is saying. Galladir always spoke well of the elf, but now I must question his judgment. I will not leave Annuminas at the hands of the enemy. We will save both the city and the stone Marcellene, or we will save neither. That is my decision.
What can I do for you?
Woohoo! We've leveled up. Forgive me my anger, Marcellene. It was not seemly. There is a wisdom in Laridan's words, but you must see the danger of leaving Annuminas to the Angmar. If we do not stop Amarthiel's ambitions here, besides Lake Narchuil, he will fortify the old city. Where then do you think her armies will go? Think of the Shire, a sharp march in the south, or of Trestlebridge to the east, already beset by orcs out of Angmar. We must turn the tide of battle in our favor, Marcellene, before we try to reclaim the palantir. If we keep Amarthiel's attention focused on battles within the city, she will be forced to meet our challenges. She will have less time to use the Seeing Stone to find Narchuil. My heart tells me this is right, Marcellene. If you stand with us, speak with Marcellene in Annuminas. She will tell you how fares the battle. Pass through Minithrain in front of the city, and you will come to the courtyard at Wellband. Marcellene will tell you what you can do to help in this fight. So, we need to head to Annuminas. Now, I don't think we have been there before, so I'll double check.
Greetings.
We have most indeed not been anywhere, which means we have not done a sinking quest in Epidem. That, might have to remedy that at some point. Fortunately, should be no problem with Miss Marcellene being over-leveled pretty much everything in Epidem.
What do you need?
See. Where are we going? Not Talranine. Minarain? I think. Alright. So you have chosen wisely. Hey, while we're here, we should probably go and get the Tombs of Evendom. Because, hey, it's a deed. We get 5 or 10 LOTRO points for it, right? And since we're not worried about anything attacking us... Oh, let's look at this thing. This, Kurgrim. Aren't those the ugliest things ever? Perhaps they're very tall. The thing's ugly, though. Maybe I could get on my horse for this. New deed, Tombs of Evendom. That was Hod Erendor. Of course, Hod Elendor. Hod Valendor. Hod Terrandor. Hod Torquil. Hod Elendil. Hod Erentar. Hod Eldakar. And with that, we have completed it. Completed Tombs of Evendom. So, oh, we even have a new skirmish available? Really? Don't know which one, but okay. Skirmishes do we have anyway? Pony, Doom of Krasgelaran, Port of Brunnen, siege of Gondaman, stand at Amonsul, attack at dawn, storm in Methedras, the icy crevasse, thievery and mischief, trouble in Tuckborough, and then barrow down survival. So we have found all the tombs. We just got a new deed for exploring Elvenham. And 5 LOTRO points. So it's not a ton of LOTRO points, but still, 5 LOTRO points is 5 LOTRO points. Now, we need to head into Annuminas. Like I said, don't have to worry about these guys because we're well over their level. Although we could kill a bunch. No. Nah. Could take a little while. But they are a deed. In fact, we're about to start a couple of deeds. And we do have to keep our eyes peeled. There may be 1 or 2 things that will aggro. They're part of later story quests. So they're going to be our level. Like that right there. I prefer not to kill yet, because I think I have to kill him as part of a quest later. But if we have to, we have to. Or near our destination. Right here.
Greetings to you.
Tell Marcellene, as you can see, the battle goes well. We have managed to secure Gwelban from the forces of the enemy. The battle was fierce, but we were joined by a number of adventurers, and victory was ours. We want to speak with Vanilog. He is coordinating our defenses from Ecad Dorthadir, a position we have thus far managed to hold. You will find it southwest of here in a higher level of the city. You are fortunate that we have taken Gwelban. Now that the gate is under our control, you can gain access to the higher levels much more simply. You will just need to climb the short hill to the southwest, pass through the gate, and work your way south and west until you reach Ecad Dorthadir. Otherwise, you will have quite a journey ahead of you, a long swim west to Garanon, and then a climb through the city. Alright, climb the hill to the southwest, pass through the gate, work your way south and west. Southwest, gate, south and west.
How can I be of service?
Oh, before I go, there's a stable here I want. Where is it? Is the stable. I know it's in here. And this is Annuminas. It was completely underwater at one point. And now is, well, the water is receding and it has been revealed. I would say that's a very telling sign. Almost prophetic. The stable. Oh, it's further in. Never mind. We haven't even gotten to it yet. So where are we heading? Where the stable is. Okay. Oh, hello. Those are bad guys. Clearly. Now let's see. Oh look, I just ran through a fire. Oh yeah, and these trolls. They're kind of fun at level. They're also another Slayer deed, which can only be done in Annuminas. Oh, and this is also a deed. You have found the plaque of Garthadir. That's an exploration deed. There are several plaques in the city that you have to find. Now, before I talk to anybody...
Greetings.
Thank you. I have now talked to that guy.
Greetings.
Welcome to Garthadir, Marcellene. I am sorry you must see Annuminas thus, taken by Angmar, corrupted by Amarthiel. We will do our part to drive them out. Listen now, for there is much to do and little time in which to do it.
Could I speak with you a moment?
We have had both gains and losses in the past few days, Marcellene, but we cannot hold out forever. We are stretched too thin, and Amarthiel simply has too great a force. Every position we lose brings us one step closer to utter defeat. I have need of your strength, Marcellene, and the strength of your allies. 2 of my rangers have repelled attacks on vital positions, and I worry that their strength may be faltering. Wilnil has fought to draw the Angmar from the part of Annuminas north of here, upon the water. I fear she cannot withstand another assault. So too is the situation for Tyrion, currently on guard at Adonan, a small gate west of the docks that provides access to the western shore of Narchuil. Hurry now to Wilnil and to Tyrion and learn how to stand their defenses. While you seek them out, I would ask you to defeat any of the bow-wielding Angmar archers you see within the city. These ranged attackers are extremely dangerous, and several of my brethren have fallen to arrows let fly from hiding. So we need to talk to 2 rangers. We need to defeat at least 8 bow-wielding Angmar. Sounds like a good time. But, let's see. Where are those, trolls? New deed, roots from the north. And you get reputation with Evendom from them too. Let's take a look at this ugly bruiser. And he's quite the ugly bruiser. Ha! Alright. Enough fun with the troll. We will set up camp here. And next time, we will go through Annuminas, do a few things, hopefully stop Amarthiel. But until then, bye for now.